Hi, this is Anastasia Grace from anastasiagrace.com, and today I will show you and give you a very detailed example of how I free up people from their past conditioning, from the behavioral patterns, limitations, from the prison of their mind that holds them back from being the most expensive, most beautiful, open, prosperous version of themselves that holds them back from their self-expression, self-love, harmony, inner peace, and so on. I have clients from all walks of lives, and this program that I'm going to share with you provides incredible results. The program is called The Spiral. It has been created in 2012 after many years of research by Dane Thomas. And I have a video on that, of how it's been done. You can have a look on my YouTube channel. In today's video, I will run you through level 1, what actually happens in the session. I have done a clearing myself, so I can go through my notes. I can go specifically what I have tested, what I have cleared, how it all shows up, so you can have a very good understanding of what actually happens and what actually gets cleared in work with me. So as I said, Spiral is 7-week, 7 levels program, and each level, each session, we go through one chakra and open up one level. 22 emotions or blockages, you can call them, overall during the process. And so level 1 called deservability. So we set intentions around what is it that I want to deserve in life, what is it that I do deserve now. And the answers, your intentions could be so hugely different, from like say freedom to inner peace to time to myself, to having a jet or a boat or house, have family, love, boyfriend, husband, whatever you feel you deserve. We set the intention and free up. So in level 1, what I work with is shame, guilt, and dogma. And how that happens is I connect to the person energetically, being a practitioner, being an energy practitioner, emotional clearer, and working with the energy field for many years now, with my own energy field, with my clients. I connect and I can feel it straight away. And the part of the energy field that I'm working with is emotional body, that inner child that stored all of those patterns or beliefs, limitations, or the way you relate to the world is basically depends on what your child decided when they were at the age of 3, 5, 7, etc. So, and I test for 3 installments, when did it happen and what the pattern has been created. So my intention, so again, I'm clearing myself through level 1, and first I ask questions like, why do you want to do the spiral? I said the intentions. I write out my situation, current situation, what is it that I want to shift. And in level 1, we are dealing with root chakra. Root chakra is our survival, it's our territory, physical body, everything that is related to us being on this planet, on this earth, and creating things, material things and attracting wealth and attracting things that are needed for our life, for our survival as physical beings. And then we go through each level, like second chakra, third chakra, heart, throat, vision, and our spirit, crown chakra. So I've tested what's the state of my base chakra, and it's underactive, meaning lacking a sense of being at home or secure anywhere, codependent, unable to be in my body, fearful of abandonment. And I have to say that I do have those, some of those patterns. I have been working with them over the years, and I have to say that now I'm much better than I was 10 years, 20 years ago, even 5 years ago. But it is kind of the my pattern of the lifetime. We all have a certain lessons that we actually come to overcome or dissolve in this reincarnation, in this lifetime. So that's mine. Abandonment and feeling here in this planet safe and secure. So while, as I'm doing more and more work on myself and grow spiritually, grow as a spiritual being, my survival instincts becoming less predominant in my life, which was very different story when I was, say, in my 20s. So intentions for me for deserving is, and funny enough, until you actually start writing them out, you do not actually realize what you want. So I now recommend you to take a few moments and to write what is it that you deserve. And sometimes very surprising things will come out. Like for me, for example, came out, I deserve freedom. Freedom not to work, just be and create. That is very kind of new. Something surfaced, basically. Something from underneath surfaced, because I have realized that I do have this pattern of I need to work, even though now I'm doing a lot of spiritual and healing work. So I feel like I contribute more than just basically chasing money or success or acknowledgement. That during my years as a business owner, business person, and a CEO, I still have this program that is running in me, which is I need to work a lot in order to be financially abundant and provide for myself. So what is it that I deserve? I deserve freedom not to work, and I'm looking here at my computer. Just being create. Money is coming to me to support me, to provide for me, just because. That's what we want to clear. We want to clear that innocent state of a child before a child has been programmed into something that that we are right now. I deserve just to learn, travel, experience, share my gifts, and expand. So, in which areas I deserve most? Financial. So when I test into shame, what comes up to me, and as I said, I'm looking for 3 ages. I'm using muscle testing. I'm using biofeedback, kinesiology to test into my field, and what consciousness finds for me is at the age of 7 and 3, I had hope and not enough money. At the age of 10 and 1, vulnerability around not enough money. At the age of 12 and 1, vulnerability, not enough money. And the way I find those emotions is I have a chart of emotions that I able to find. So what it shows to me is that there are certain times in my life where I wanted something as a child, or I have experienced that, people around me have more money or have more stuff, more things, and if I had less or I didn't get what I wanted, I would experience shame. So and we clear that. I clear that from my system, and then question. And that's a question to you as well, to reframe it, to open it up. What is going to change for you when you know you're worth it? So ask yourself now, what is going to change for you when you know you're worth it? And you might find a really interesting insights for yourself. Second emotion blockages of what we clear is guilt. So in a level 1, when we to release deservability, we clear dogma, shame, and guilt. So those are dogmatic beliefs that have been put in our head by society, by the school, by parents, by surroundings, plus guilting and shaming that we all have experienced. There's no way to hide from it. I don't think anyone in this world has been able to escape from guilt and shame in their childhood. If not by parents, then by peers in social groups, etc., etc. When a child does something wrong, something awkward happens, everyone starts laughing, the shame comes up. For me, again, at the age 4 and 1, vulnerability, 4 and 7, paralyzed will, and at the age of 10 and 3, vulnerability around not enough money. So what it says to me is that I have a pattern inside of me, in my emotional body, then when I want something and don't receive it, or I need, or I'm asking for something, or I'm experiencing financial need, or like need in stuff that needs to can be bought for money, and I don't receive it, I experience vulnerability. So I become quite open and exposed to that. So, and dogmatic beliefs, again, 3 times at the age of 4 and 8, emotions pissed off around too much money. Whatever happened, so pissed off around too much money. So how would I translate it? How would I interpret it? Is that I would want a lot of money, or I would want something big, or expensive, or extraordinary, or unusual, and I will not receive it, and the emotion will arise pissed off. At the age of 7.5, vulnerability. At the age of 10, vulnerability around not enough money. So my kind of internal state of deservability is very, very linked to money, not enough money, and being vulnerable if I don't have that. So as you can see, it makes me very exposed. When I don't have money, I feel very vulnerable, and it means that I will be attracting that in my life, because basically what we're most afraid of, what the program is running, that will keep showing up until we overcome it. If your pattern about being guilty, or it's like, or a pleaser, for example, it's like, I gotta make everyone happy, I've gotta make everyone happy, you will have people in your life that will make you feel guilty all the time, or demand stuff from you, and you will try to please them. So that's how kind of inner world is mirroring to us what is it inside of us we need to adjust and dissolve in order to become free from that pattern. So mine is vulnerability around not being enough money. So now by clearing it, I can become neutral. Whether I have money or I don't have money, I am just fine, I'm in harmony, I am in peace, I don't feel exposed or vulnerable, or like I'm suffering, or my safety or safety is being threatened. No, I'm just fine with what is. And from that space, something can arise. When we are fine with what is, we are actually can create a different world, different opportunities. And a question to think, to reframe is for you: what is going to happen when you realize that you write the rules? What is going to happen when you realize that you write the rules of your life? You write the rules of your internal world, of your inner world. And by that, your inner world projects you and mirrors you on the outside. And then I test a little bit, do a little bit more tests, and the way I do is like, I'm okay with dogma, I'm okay with no dogma, so meaning I'm equanimous to whatever. I dissolve all the dogma, I dissolve all my dogmatic beliefs, I remove all residues of dogmatic beliefs in my body, from my field, from my mind, from my emotions. I love my inner child. My inner child is guilty-free. My inner child is innocent. So I test like another 20-30 statements to make sure that I actually covered everything. I covered all of those guilt, shame, dogma kind of subjects and patterns that could be in there. And then I did additional tests. What is it that I need to clear in order to be completely uncover this level of dissolvability? And I need to clear resentment, satisfaction, abundance, and doing nothing. So basically somewhere I still have a pattern sitting or belief around doing nothing, which is I remember exactly, very specifically, that how I was told by my parents that I cannot sit around and do nothing. That is very inappropriate. I always have to be busy, have to be helping, doing, working, studying, reading, etc., etc. Doing nothing is a big no-no. So I am definitely going to clear that one for myself. And I invite you to ask me any questions. Please get in touch. Please write your comments. You can have a look on the website about what is a spiral, what levels are included. And I also offer 15-minute session where I can test in, tell you, answer any of your questions, show how I work, how I do it. All my sessions are one-on-one, very personalized, very only about you and only you. And with that range of tools that I have, I'm able to uncover and clear up quite a bit of stuff, and it feels good to let go of that stuff. So see you next time.